Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's always good to have new faces here. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, soul family. Really good to have you here. Get yourself comfortable. You know how my readings go. Get your snacks, get your tea, get your coffee, get yourself comfy. Now, I have some Dragon's Blood and Sage burning. Oh, I know, I always forget to get out my Nazar and then I forget where I've put it. But do you know what? I'm going to go without today. Just have a little bit of smoky smoke. That can cleanse away any bad juju. And oh, do you know what? Let me move that because that's in a really wonky position. It's a little mouse. Let me put that mouse over there. Oh my gosh, the mouse stands up. Okay, that's so cute. I didn't even realise that. I'm going to put the mouse here. Now you're not going to stand up, are you? Please note that my readings are collective. They are timeless, which means I'm picking up on a lot of energies. If parts of my readings do not resonate for you, that is absolutely a-okay. It just means that it will resonate for someone else. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. So if anything comes up within the realms of law, of mental health, physical health, or finance, please use your discernment. Please make sure that you are getting advice from those who are actually trained in those areas before taking any advice from me, any tarot reader, or from spirit, okay? Now, if I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm talking about energies. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender, swap them round, leave them as they are, throw them out the window altogether. I'm going to be ringing my bell to cleanse the space, the area. So if you have any kind of sound sensitivity, turn down your volumes now. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's sounding particularly loud to me today. Now, what came up when I was like pre-channeling? There's something here about mental health and about someone complaining about back in the day there weren't so many people that had mental health issues, or there weren't so many people that were self-medicated and talking about it. And I feel like there's someone who is really stuck in, there's something here about being really stuck in past mentality, because there's always been mental health issues. There's always been all of these things that just didn't have labels or didn't have an awareness. And I feel like whoever this is uncomfortable with younger generations maybe having more self-awareness or more emotional intelligence, or they're more comfortable with going, hey, I'm not okay. I need support. And especially now that we live in a society where we have the opportunity at the touch of our fingertips to get that support. You know, there's things like BetterHelp, for example, and this is not a sponsored advert in any way, shape or form, but you see those adverts where you can, within a snap of a finger, be talking to a therapist, or you can go to your doctors and be like, hey, I need to be, you know, I would like some support with finding out if I have this or this, and, you know, and finding out, you know, whether you need a diagnosis or not, or if you just need to speak to a therapist, or you just need blah, 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 blah. Whereas you go back 20, 30 years ago, you didn't have that, or the things were there, but it took a lot more, I don't know, there was more of a stigma. There still is. I'm not saying that there isn't a stigma, but there was more of a stigma. It was like men have to be men and you have to kind of suck it up, you know, men don't cry. And, you know, if women were too overly about mental health and they're hysterical, and that's changing, and someone either doesn't like it or they feel threatened by the fact that that means that they're going to be, it's almost like it's making that person feel a bit inept, or that people are gonna, someone's gonna figure them out. Someone's got imposter syndrome is what I'm getting, or someone feels like an imposter. Why was I showing this? They look, Bride in a Cage. Bride in a Cage card is like my love spell card, but I also feel like this is someone feeling trapped. Someone feeling trapped. And then you've got a Leo. So this could be a Leo. This could be somebody feeling trapped in a relationship with leadership, creativeness of do what you want and do what you want to. And there's a bit of jealousy coming through for someone here who may feel trapped either in their own brain, in their own mind, in their own circumstances, or in a relationship. Yeah, because underneath here you've got attached. So this person feels attached, or they have ghosts of the past that they are hiding from, and they actually have the opportunity to go and get the support that they need, and for some reason they're not. It's the thing is as well is that saying, hey, I'm not waving, I'm drowning, it is challenging when you don't know how people around you are going to react, and especially when you put a lot of value on how other people are going to react, because whoever this person is putting value on other people and how they will react to this person saying, I'm not okay, actually I need help with blah 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 blah. And I don't know if it's because there's the assumption that people are going to judge them, or if because people have already outwardly judged others for doing so. Okay, but asking for help, yeah, because look, you've got forgetting oneself, but it's giving me like pride. This person's very prideful. But you've got a win-win forecast is outcome. A win-win outcome is forecast with full moon in Libra. Forgetting oneself. This is a game. They were playing a game of some sort. I don't know what this game was when it came to ego. And they thought that they were going to win something. So what I'm getting so far is that there is an older person or someone from an older generation and someone from a younger generation. And there was some sort of battle of wills or wishing to oppress somebody else, somebody who is younger maybe. Because whoever it is from the older generation does things a specific way, or they're stuck in certain traditions when it comes to what they see as taboo subjects. And I don't know if there seems to be a group, or there's one main person who is talking to others or complaining to others, going, you know, kids these days, everybody's got something wrong with them. Everybody's smallest violin. Back in my day, you just, you know, you got up, you brushed yourself off and you got on with it and you didn't talk about it, you know, these snowflakes and blah, blah, blah. That's the energy that I'm getting. But there's also irritation or something that's really winding this person up because of the freedom that they can see that either the younger generation or whoever this is has, because they're just comfortable with talking about their mental health or talking about their mental health journey. There's something here that really irks this person, and I don't feel like it's just one person that they're annoyed at. They're directing and they're focusing it on one person at the moment, but it seems to be younger generations altogether. I feel like it's either millennial and lower. So millennial, Gen Z, so on. Is it Gen Z or Gen X? Gen Z. I never remember them all. But look, it's like millennial and lower. Or it could be somebody who is like early millennial judging someone who is younger. I'm not sure yet. Let's have a look. Yeah, because you've got pleasure in reverse. Win-win outcome is forecast and forgetting oneself. There's a lot of criticism coming in. A lot of criticism is coming in from whoever this older generation person is. Now, they could be Gen X, they could be Boomer. I'm not sure just yet. But there is very much this kind of... who are they talking to about this? They could be in a pub talking about it, or they could be, I don't know. They're with other people who are around the same age as them. And they're all tutting about it. Or clucking like hens, depending on... Because I'm getting masculine. They don't have to be a man. They could just hold a lot of masculine energy with pleasure in reverse. Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like that somebody is taking a leadership role in how they're being an advocate, I heard. How they're being an advocate for those who may be trapped. Bride in the Cage, like I said, is usually to do with like love spells and, you know, being trapped within your own wounds within your heart that may have been also manipulated by someone else. What I'm getting from this though, this scenario, is that there is somebody or a group, it could be a group of people who are light workers or, you know, on their chosen path, that are talking about things to do with how we heal, how we self-regulate, how we kind of, we can be our own therapist to a certain degree. And I'm not saying that if you have a mental health issue that you need support with, that you shouldn't be speaking to a therapist. No. Just that there is this energy of the younger generation being more self-aware and being in tune with themselves and knowing when they're not okay and being vocal about that without feeling uncomfortable, and also going, hey, okay, what is out there that I can get for support? What is my support network? Let's talk about this. Let's take away the stigma. Let's make this more of a comfortable conversation. And yeah, this person doesn't like that you're an advocate for this, because I feel like there's more going on. Oh, look at this, all the cards going everywhere. Yeah, they don't like it. Someone's having a bit of it's almost like they're throwing their rattle out of the pram for some reason. Tell me about attachment. Expect powerful change coming out. And third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. I don't know why I'm getting with this attachment though, that this older person may either have something attached to them, or they were trying to attach something to someone in the collective. That number on attachment, let me see if I can pull the card without messing the other ones up, is a 5. So that's all about change. It's time to take action. Yeah, this person, they have skeletons in their closet, but they were trying to attach something. That's why they're so annoyed. That's why they're so annoyed. I don't know who this person is, but they kind of it's like this person likes to be dominant, or they like to be the dominating person in the conversation or the dominating person in the room. And if they're talking about something, you don't interrupt them. And if they're saying that the sky is red, the sky is red. I don't care if you look up and it's blue, it's flipping red. I'm telling you, because I'm the man of the house, or I'm the auntie of the house, or I'm the provider. It's what I say. And this person doesn't like that. I don't know why. I feel like this person is talking to others in I don't know if it's a pub, but there's other people who are starting to kind of they're not hiding from their wounds, or they're kind of waking up to, actually, I can be more self-aware and I can pour into myself. And this person doesn't like it because there's something about control, or there's something about Gemini coming out to action. Yeah, this person's really annoyed. They're really annoyed that people are going in within themselves. But why? Why would you be vexed that people want to heal themselves? Because this third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, is your inner child. It's literally your inner child. And all of our wounds, this is my understanding, because I'm not a therapist, but my understanding of kind of like our brain and psychology, and I look at it from like a child psychology view from working with kids. The first 10 years of our lives are so important, because the things that happen within those first 10 years kind of mold us, whether they are directly happening to us or if they're indirectly happening around us, or we indirectly hear them. It molds our perception of self. It molds our perception of how we relate to other people. And it molds our perception on an unconscious level of what we are worthy of or what we're not worthy of. And it creates that pattern that we then reenact through people, places and things. In relation to all of those, you know, are we worthy of love? Are we worthy of dysfunction or function when it comes to relationships, when it comes to money, when it comes to safety and housing and so on and so forth? So this coming out with expect powerful change, someone here in the collective is helping to change perceptions on how we heal, because our mental health is, without a doubt, there's a correlation between how we are brought up, nature versus nurture, when it comes to mental health. Yes, I know that, you know, it's also to do with the chemistry in the brain and so on and so forth. But if you have experienced neglect when you were younger, there is a high chance, and this is my opinion, that you may suffer from PTSD or from anxiety or depression when you're older. You know, that is just my opinion. Again, I am not a therapist. So whoever this is, I don't know why it's so important that the people around them don't wake up to the fact that they are their own healers, that they can heal themselves. And whoever it is that they're talking to are the same age, and some people are slightly younger. This person is used to kind of, like I said, dominating conversations. When they walk into the room, everybody stops what they're doing, or everybody listens to them, and they're losing the gravitas in what they're saying, because what they're saying is not to do with healing. It's almost like It's giving me the energy of like on Netflix there is that program Escaping Twin Flames, and it talks about the culty thing that's going on with these two people, and it's still ongoing, and how these two people are kind of like making up rules about what it is to be a twin flame, how you find your twin flame, weird culty control, give us your money, brainwashy energy, okay, to the point that, you know, they're even telling people, well, you're the divine masculine, but you're in a woman's body, so you need to go and have an operation, and you need to, you know, blah blah blah. Please watch it before, you know, coming at me. Please watch that show. It is sinister. It's got very sinister vibes to it, and I'm getting the energy from this person, whoever this is, and I don't know if there's a couple. I don't know if it's a masculine and a feminine, irrespective of gender, or if it's one person who has like a main feminine like person with them, almost like in Escaping Twin Flames, because it's the masculine, it's the guy in that's kind of making up these ridiculous rules and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what's happening here. But people, whoever it is that usually would be listening with bated breath, like, yes, okay, and what's happening next, and now kind of this person's feeling them kind of being a bit more distant, and can see that whoever it is in the collective that speaks on these things, or speaks on healing, or has been sharing, you know, their journey, or, you know, it could be you have a blog, a vlog, you could be a dancer or an artist or a singer, whatever it is that you do, that you then produce and place out for, you know, a broader audience or on social media. It's helping people to heal, it's helping people to wake up, it's helping people to be more comfortable and confident in voicing their needs and saying when they're not okay. And whatever this person does, it's based on people feeling uncomfortable and feeling shame for not feeling okay. And this is the reason why they don't like you, or they don't like what this person in the collective is doing, because it takes away this person's gravitas, this person's power. It's almost like, I must fear my father to gain respect, rather than I should just respect my father. I shouldn't have to fear or be frightened that I'm going to get hurt, or I'm going to get, like, me personally, I don't agree with beating your kids as a form of discipline. That is just me, okay? How other people raise their children is how other people raise their children. But me working with kids for 20 years, having to raise your hand and give your child a slap because they're not doing as you want them to is a loss of control. And if your child has to fear you for you to gain respect, then something's gone wrong along the way. Now, that's my opinion, and that is what I'm getting from this person here, is that they want those around them to fear them, or using fear and shame to control and gain respect, rather than raising these people up to heal and love themselves. And as a way of doing that, you end up with a mutual bond of love and respect. Whatever it is that someone in the collective is doing, it's almost like it's knocking down this person's house of cards. It's knocking down this person's house of cards. So there's something that's either attached to them, and this is the reason why they don't like it as well, because they also have their own fears, their own wounds. Someone's teenage years are really important. Someone's teenage years are really important to figuring out addictive traits within a person. Because for a while, there's been this energy of trying to get someone to overeat, or trying to get someone to undereat, or trying to get someone to not like their body, or to look at themselves in a specific way. It's all to do with the devil card of kind of holding on to addictive habits, or addictive. It could be substance abuse, it could be drinking too much, it could be smoking too much, it could be overeating, like I said, or, you know, not eating at all and going, I'm going to go on a fast for a week because I have to lose this weight. It's that energy of the volatile and more shadowy thought processes that we have as human beings when we attach value to how we compare ourselves to others. And someone here has had It's almost like the target or the wound that this person has been targeting or has been asking other people to target through spell work or through mind manipulation is to do with someone's childhood years going into their teen years. Okay, so this is anything between the ages, I heard, of 6 to 14. All right, and you have got here Gemini, what you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way, and then you have the drive for the confronting of an action. So there's this person is wanting to come forward. They want to do something because they wish to attach something to either you or the person you're thinking of, because they know that you are on the precipice of a massive change, a massive transformation. So they wish to attach something before that powerful change comes in. There's anger. And it's to the sacral chakra as well. Sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. Let me get my drink because my throat is dry. Again, this is healing something from childhood to do with family. Or this is healing something from childhood, something that was done in childhood to alter someone's DNA, I heard. To alter their DNA or to alter something within their birth chart that comes to how addictive your personality can be, or how easy it is to manipulate someone into mental health issues. And again, I'm not a therapist. So if you are affected, if your mental health is affected by certain things, please make sure that you are reaching out to the appropriate services, because as I always say, it's my mantra, it is okay not to be okay, as long as you are getting support, as long as you are aware that you're not okay, and that you are finding techniques and support systems that can help you manage that, can help you cope. This person wants to attach something. What do they want to attach? Interesting, because you've got Gemini. They're having a conversation here. They don't like that you're being held in such a good light by so many. They're angry. There was something here about astral realm walking. Or there was something here about trying to attach something in the astral realm, but with have faith in your dreams, something was blocked or barred. They weren't able to. Now, this could be a family member. Or this could be them trying to attach something to your sacral chakra when it comes to your family. Because you have this attachment when it comes to expect powerful change with your sacral chakra. Someone is very close to remove. Okay. Someone here is very close to removing something from their sacral chakra, from one of the layers, levels, or dimensions of their sacral chakra, or from one of their multidimensional aspects. Looking at teenage years or looking at childhood years. When it comes to the 10th house, when it comes to Capricorn, when it comes to that devil energy of, and I don't mean the devil, I mean the devil energy of being tempted by things, by eating too much chocolate, or, you know, I really want to stop smoking cigarettes, and every day I say I'm going to stop, and then you look and it's like it's been 15 years. That kind of energy. Something was tampered with when it comes to someone's sacral chakra when in between the ages, like I think I said 6 to 14, right? Someone's very, very close to uncovering what this attachment is. This person's angry about this because it also outs who they are. Family members. Now, if this person isn't a family member, they know who the family member is, because there's something here about like an order being put in. So either this is the order, they're part of an order, or a circle, or a coven, or a secret society, or someone paid them to do this. Someone paid them to do this. And you've got here 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. An inner knowing is coming in, because that forgetting oneself as well isn't just about pride. It's about forgetting flipping memories. It's forgetting actual memories. And you've got here a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and we had Libra coming out here as well. So we've had the scales come out twice. A win-win forecast is coming out, and a new romantic cycle begins. I honestly feel like for those of you that are single, or those of you that are in a relationship or a new relationship, there's something about how The person that's coming in is going to help with deep healing, and it's not about codependency. It's not about leaning on that other person so they just pour into you and pour into you. No, because that's unhealthy. I don't know who this person is, but this person is going to help to uncover something when it comes to this powerful change to whatever it was that was attached, and that being completely released. And that's why they've wanted to block this for so long. And it's really, really ungrounding this person. It's really ungrounding this person. This also may be because it's been affecting, or it will affect, their 2nd, their 6th, and their 10th house, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Capricorn is all to do with fame. So this person, I feel like this person is well known in their community. They may be, I'm seeing like a television screen. They may be on TV. I heard bound in your dreams. They try to bind something in your dreams. But that's Taurus is your income, finances, inheritance. It could be spiritual inheritance. Virgo is your health. It's your routines. It's how you compartmentalize and analyze things. And we've already talked about Capricorn. It's how you heal from things, but it's also to do with your career. It's to do with fame. It's to do with how people see you or recognize you for your capabilities. And you have North Node. Have faith in, do not worry about, now's the time to. Journey is coming out. I'm telling you, someone is about to uncover exactly what happened to their sacral chakra, or there's going to be a specific memory that opens the doors to this and removes this attachment. The energy is gaining momentum. So this person's really trying to block this, really trying to block this. Look, what do you need to release? Look, the child I was meant to be. Stop. Shut that front door right now. Oh my gosh. The God in the gate. I say shut the front door and the God in the gate comes out, which is what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And they're putting in resistance here. What do you need to release? So this new romantic cycle can come in. So this last, it's almost like an epiphany or vision or dream download can come in. And you're like, oh my gosh, so they did X, Y, and Z. And this is what I need to do to remove that, to bring in this big change. Boom, done. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. The more you're leaning into your inner child, into your sacral chakra, into creativity, into letting your inner child lead you as well, though. And when I say that, I mean, you wake up and ask your inner child, how do you feel today? And whatever comes up, it's different from asking, how do I feel today? Asking your inner child how they feel is actually asking a specific memory or a specific chakra how they feel. What do you want to do today? Even if you've got work and they say they want to paint, wait till you come home or on your lunch break, and it doesn't have to be something massive. My inner child wanted these little things out, so I've got one there. Oh, and I've got this one as well. Sorry, I've got that one out as well. Why not? But it's little things like that. Follow your inner child. Follow where he, she, or they take you, especially with that journey coming out. We have the 9th house as if it or they came from all there is. The philosophies and laws involved. Do it in a big way and surrender. Someone's being very dramatic here. I feel like this, whoever this person is, especially with Leo coming out, they love having the attention on them. And I'm not saying that if you are a Leo that you're an attention ho. Ho, ho, ho. But we all know that Leos are, they're extroverts. They're very creative. They're very loud. They're very fiery. They are usually amazing leaders. And this person is used to having the limelight on them, or they are used to people listening to them like yes men, yes women, yes he, she, theys. And the fact that they are not getting the attention that they want, and I heard the fact that they're not getting your attention. They're not getting your attention because if they've tried binding somebody here from the collective through dream state, and they're sitting and watching and going, what the flip? Well, why isn't this working then? Why isn't this working with the bride of the cage? this love spell or whatever it is that I'm trying to attach, why isn't this working? Because I know that when I've done it to A, B, and C, I've had a win-win outcome forecast. I've been able to manipulate this person. I've been able to get into this person's, you know, I've been able to get into this person's solar plexus, or I've been able to get into this person's blah, blah, blah. Why ain't it working? It's because you're already in your North Node. It doesn't matter if you have attachments from the past that are now being uncovered and healed. You're already in your North Node. Someone's already leading with their inner child. And this is quite a, I don't know if, why am I getting someone's inner child is an Aries? I don't understand the information I'm getting in that this won't be for all, but for someone here, your inner child is not the same. It doesn't embody. They don't embody the same energy as your sun, moon, or rising. It's almost like if you're a Pisces or you have a lot of, I heard blue energy, a lot of water and blue, then your inner child is the opposite. It has a lot of fire and red. That, I've never heard of that before. Why was I shown that? Why was that shown to me? Good juju. Don't let pride get in your way. Colourless angel and atonement, because somebody's inner child was tampered with. Maybe the energy that someone here holds on their birth chart when it comes to their sun, moon and rising isn't actually what they were supposed to be embodying. They changed it. What? Surrender to the divine was blocked. Parasite. You got good juju coming out. So there is a I heard a faction or a fraction or a soul fragmentation. There's a part of someone's inner child that's been hidden, that's had something attached to them, and it's a completely different energetic vibration, a completely different energetic vibration. And that's why something was done between the ages of 6 and 14, because it changed your vibration completely. It stopped you from going into your North Node when you were supposed to, or someone was supposed to. And you've got here, don't let pride get in your way. So this Leo seems to have a lot of hands-on. They did something hands-on, forgetting oneself so that you'd forget something within your inner child. Definitely to do with psychic gifts, especially if the energy is gaining momentum in reverse. And don't let pride get in your way. It's also to get someone into their ego, so they forget who they are. And you've got colourless angel and atonement in reverse, so that you wouldn't want to forgive, you wouldn't want to forget. This is getting someone to stay hurt or feel hurt, and that goes back to the start, and not want to speak about it and not talk about it and be in dysfunction. Back in my day, we just sucked it up and got on with work. That kind of energy of, and it's that energy of kind of like you know when you have emotionally grown, when, especially if you have wounds when it comes to family units, whether it's your sister, your brother, your mother, aunt, your uncle, whoever, and you see them again, let's say in a reunion, it could be every Thanksgiving you meet up with the whole family and you haven't seen that person in ages, and you no longer respond or you no longer react the way that you used to when they tried pressing buttons, because pressing buttons literally means poking a wound that was created by flipping trauma, probably by that person in the first place, right? And there's this energy of this person, whoever this person is, because I haven't figured out yet if this person is actually part of the collective's karmic family, or if they are someone by association that has, they were hands-on, they did something either, like I said, by order, like if they were paid to do this. But there's been a change, and there's going to be a powerful change when this is completely removed. This is good juju coming in though for the hard flipping work that someone in the collective has done when it comes to clearing bloodlines, when it comes to their sacral chakra, when it comes to their mother's bloodline, when it comes to their father's bloodline, letting go of certain things. And when I say letting go, I'm not saying just get over it. I mean taking time as you're living life, working alongside whatever this wound may be, and being able to recognize and lean into it when you can, to the point that you no longer need to lean into it because you've healed whatever that wound was, and you can, with love and peace and harmony, just go, I can now let this go. I can now return that back to the light. Because here, with this colourless angel, an atonement in reverse, and what do you need to release? There may still be something there for someone. It doesn't have to be very big, but there may be something still there. And this person, they seem to be very wound up. They're wound up, though, that you aren't reacting the way that you did when it was this big of a wound, rather than being this big of a wound, which is probably what is now. But the thing is as well is that this second chakra, Archangel Ariel, is upright. So is Archangel Chamiel, third chakra, upright. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, upright. They're all upright, which is saying that this is coming to the end of a cycle. This person wants to do something. They want to rush in. Nothing is yet set in stone. And I feel this is the reason why they're so pissed off, excuse my language. Because they haven't... There's this dramatic energy coming from them, that they like people to look at them in the room, either when they're doing rituals or when they're giving speeches or when they're talking about whatever it is that they talk about. And they may have done, I don't know if they've done a ritual or they've done something in front of their followers and it didn't work, or something didn't work. And people can see this and people are like, what? Because you've got parasite in reverse. Something's been removed. Oh. Or they know it's going to be removed. Your inner child is so strong. Because this number here with the child I was meant to be. The child I was meant to be. With the number 8. 8 is to do with strength. It's the lion, which comes back to Leo. They altered someone's getting like DNA or their solar plexus and their sacral chakra, or they place some sort of sacral chakra wound into the solar plexus, so into the wounded inner child. That was supposed to form or do something to you or the person that you're thinking of in the collective as you grew up. They did not realize how flipping strong your inner child is. Wow, resilience. Wow, 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 resilience. You got surrendered to the divine in reverse. They were hoping that you would just continue to resist something. That you continue to resist something. You're very close to achieving your goal, so that you wouldn't. This is to do with pride. This is all 5th house. This is all Leo energy. It's time to release negativity. Last piece, last hurdle, you guys. Last hurdle. There's something about going back to, again, like I said, between the ages of 6 and 14, whether you do that through hypnosis, through journaling, through asking your guides, because look, this energy is, there's a block here. But I feel like whoever it is that's trying to place this block expected more. They expected a greater fall from you. Sacred lust is in reverse. And this is your sacral chakra as well. Look, you've got level up and awakening in reverse. Adjustments are required in reverse. The person is very, very peed off. They're very peed off. Because you're so close. You are so close to achieving your goal. And they aren't. There's something like they have to give up. They were supposed to get something done by Christmas, or they were supposed to get something before the new year, before the year was up, and like winter solstice. This may have been something they were doing over winter solstice. Now, I know that my readings are collective. They're timeless. But if you're watching this as this is being posted, there was something over winter solstice that they tried doing and it didn't work. Your inner child is so flipping strong. Oh my gosh. Because you've got parasite in reverse. This wasn't even them trying to attach something to you. They were trying to attach something to your inner child or to a memory between the ages of 6 to 14. They tried to do it again. They try to do it again because I feel like someone here is getting very, very close to uncovering what that memory was, or what that... I don't feel like there's a specific memory, just one specific memory that you are being asked to come back and have a look at. But I've just finished... I've nearly finished watching Stranger Things, and I don't know if you've seen all of it, and I'm sorry if you haven't, you're getting a spoiler alert, so you may want to fast forward this part. But when Elle loses her powers, because she's more or less dissociated and kind of blocked certain memories, so she's blocked herself, and when she goes and she does the, she gets in that water tank, I can't remember what it's called, sensory deprivation or something like that, and she's wearing that suit, and she goes back into her memories from when she's really little, and she uncovers these really traumatic memories that she didn't realise were there, and she's been blaming herself for so long for something that wasn't her fault, and she accesses her powers back again. There's something along those lines of accessing not just one memory, but quite a few. Why is it that my phone always goes when I'm in the middle of readings, right? Let's see who it is. Hello? Hello? I'm in... Hi, do you mind calling me back in a bit? Because I'm in the middle of work. It's a working day for me. It's 12:20. I know it isn't, but I record. I'm sorry. I record. I'm a YouTuber in the middle of recording, so I can't be on the phone for 10 minutes. If you're advertising something, I'm not interested. All right. Thank you so much for your time, but I'm not interested in cold calls or advertising or signing up for anything. I appreciate you. I hope you have an awesome Christmas, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, there's always something, isn't there? Someone's inner child, though, is... This person did not expect this. They didn't expect this. They thought that they'd be able to rewind time or do something, because... I'm sorry that I've gone back to that. It's because that threw me for a second. But whatever it is, when it comes to this memory, it's not a singular memory. I feel like there is more than one thing that adds up together, and they didn't want you knowing about this. They didn't want you knowing about this. It's definitely to do with your sacral chakra. You've got level up coming up. Why have we got level up? This is to stop this level up. It's to stop this person from coming in and helping you. Rest and rejuvenation, the world, and communication is key. This is to do with your sleep as well. I don't know if anyone has sleep paralysis when they were younger. I don't know if they had nightmares when they were younger, or night terrors when they were younger. Because a lot of the time that I've been doing these readings, I was under the impression that this was happening in the physical world. For some, there may be a memory that's been blocked that something happened in the 3D realm. For many, though, I'm getting that this is to do with the astral. This is astral attacks, or astral binding, or astral something. Because if this person was paid to do something, or family members know, this was to bind someone's sacral chakra. This was to bind someone from having this powerful change, because you are a leader. I had someone as a guru, someone as a spiritual guru, someone's going to become an ascendant master, or they work with ascendant masters. Ascendant masters walk with someone. A lot of lion energy coming out. You may have Sekhmet with you. There may be a lot of ancient Egyptian energy, but there always has been. Because you've got rest and rejuvenation in the world in reverse. I don't know if somebody had... it keeps taking me back to like night terrors and things like that. Communication is key. Yeah, they were trying to block someone. But it's going back to that time that is going to uncover this and remove this completely. They did. They tried to rebind something. Daughter value. Work for your fears to make you scared. So that you... Why? Why is it so important? Why is it so important that you don't get this, though? Why is it so important that you don't get this? For what reason? Daughter romance, yin yang, because there is definitely a balanced relationship coming in. They don't want this. Somebody knew. I don't know if this was a family. I'm getting like like a witch doctor or a spiritual advisor or someone along these lines already knew. They read someone's future. They read a child's future, be that yours when you were young, to a family member. A family member here was told by someone. I don't know who this is. I am seeing a woman though with her hair bound up in like a yellow satin, almost like, you know, Rastafari have their hair bound up because, you know, the longer the dreads, the closer to God. But it's bound because it's only Jah that actually sees their hair, that needs to see their hair. And it's not this yellow, it's like a vibrant yellow. And the person's got their hair bound up like that. There's a specific way that their hair is bound up. And I'm getting that somebody here, the person that I'm seeing is either someone's auntie, or this is the person that read this child. And they prophesied this. They prophesied what was coming in. And whoever it is that they told was greedy. They wanted it. They wanted it. So they attached something. They changed something. And I heard it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't just like this one thing that they did. It was over a course of time to put fear in someone's heart. Truth coming out. The truth is coming out. The truth will set you free. Scarcity, because it brought them in money. It's always about money, greed and money. The answers you need are coming. So they were trying to block this. About a divine union. Storms in reverse. Meditate and contemplate. 10th house. I knew this was to do with the 10th house. It's to do with healing addictions or healing the lower mental body of what you need to release when it comes to negativity, when it comes to not feeling good enough, when it comes to 5th house pride, drama, responsibility, success, become a person of power and status. How have you got a family member jealous of a child because they were going to reach a high status later on in life? Seriously, these people need to look at their life choices. They need to look at their life choices. How flipping sad. How sad. And not of the light. Live out loud. Live out. This is a Leo. This is a Leo who likes to be, like I said, the center of attention. Hold your vision and live out loud. Someone here is being told, keep talking about what you're talking about. Keep being your authentic self. Because look, hiding your true self is in reverse. Don't hide who you are. Let your inner child, let your inner child shine. But I went to say, let your inner child succeed. Secrets revealed upside down. They don't like this. The more you talk about your healing journey, the more it's outing these people. Perchance to dream. They can't get in your dream space. And I feel like this person may also be a little bit worried, whoever this is over here, because if they can't get into your dream space, if they're going after, they weren't even going after you per se, they were going after a memory or a multidimensional aspect of you that they thought would be easy to grab. And you've got all this lion energy coming out as well. Too protected. And this giving me the energy of Elle out of Stranger Things. She looks like this little meek child with short hair, but she F you up just with her mind alone. Just with her mind alone. And they went back in and tried to F with your inner child. That's why I was getting that energy of, like, for example, being a Pisces or being a water energy, but your inner child is fire. Absolute fire. Absolute fire. And look what's around them. Lions again. Lions. Sorry, but not sorry. Someone's inner child is a lion cub and is protected by lions or big cats. Take it as it resonates. Look. So that you're going to find out the truth. You're finding out the truth of what they did. Storm warnings are upside down. You're safe, baby. You are safe. Triumph of lies. Truth is coming out. The truth will set you free. Defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. And Cancer, intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about and resulting from the history of. Exactly. Peaceful amongst the thorns. But this is the thing as well, is that you have people around this family member or people around whoever this spiritual advisor is that are they're not being brainwashed the way they were before. They may be listening to you through social media. They may have been told to gang watch or spiritually bully, or I had pray for this person, but it's not just prayer. It's not like I hope this person heals and I hope this person's okay and I send them love. There was specific something they were told to say, and people have changed what they were saying because they're now going, that doesn't feel right. Because now they're tapping into their own emotions, into their own wounds, and going, hey, I need to heal this myself. They can't brainwash these people anymore. They can't brainwash these people anymore. Look, self-sabotage, wanting people to self-sabotage, wanting them to sabotage you. And you're scaring this person over here. Sacrifice and liberation, the idolization of confusion regarding and sacrifice with liberation underneath. The things that this person is saying, or the things that this person is speaking about and saying this is how you get true liberation, people are questioning this now and going, that sounds more like a sacrifice. Triumph of lies upside down. That sounds more like a sacrifice. That sounds like you're trying to sabotage someone. That doesn't actually sound like a blessing, or that doesn't sound like you're praising Jesus or you're praising Allah. That sounds like blah, 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 blah. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. So other people are now stepping out of their comfort zone. The people that were around this masculine energy I'm getting, or the feminine energy, whoever that is, they're going, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't kind of add up, because we've been watching this person on social media. This person's talking some sense, or they're talking love, or they're talking compassion. They're not actually judging A, B, and C for hurting or for feeling sad or for feeling angry. But you are. You are. Look, you've got cosmic power. That's my inner child card in reverse. Look. And you've got Uranus in reverse. Stir up the situation by using. Be open to new ideas about, invent a way to. Uranus, and this is shocking to this person. It's shocking. Nothing will come from this situation. Something will. Something definitely will. This person can feel a resistance from their, I want to say parish, but it's not. The people that are usually around them, that gather around them, that lean in to hear what they've got to say, are now kind of like checking their nails or looking on their phone or speaking to each other or giving each other kind of like, did you see that? And giving this person bombastic side eye, you know. Envious gluttony. Exactly. This person is being seen for who they are. No one's actually saying it though, but they're feeling it. They're feeling it. And whatever it is that they try to do over the winter solstice or the last ritual that they did, whatever they try to do, they know it didn't work. They know it didn't work. Feeling safe upside down. They're worried. They know it didn't work. This is my black magic card and it's in reverse. It didn't work. I heard they sent something. That parasite. What was the parasite? What was it? What was the parasite? Oh, a little mousy. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. And then you've got happy family underneath. And you've also got Libra, cooperation to perfect, decisions about fairness, resulting from the fairness shown by. It was something, and you and your loved ones are safe is in reverse. It was almost like the parasite of fear, because that comes back to whatever it was that was attached to someone's 10th house when it comes to that devil energy of overeating or overthinking or over worrying. This is the energy of anxiety. This is the actual energy of paranoia or anxiety. And I don't know if somebody's childhood, when they grew up, they just felt unsafe. And you can feel unsafe as a child for many reasons. It doesn't have to be that you're in a loud, argumentative house or in a house where there's violence, for example. It literally can be there not being the consistency of boundaries, of there not being routine, of it could be neglect. It could be left alone for hours, being a latchkey kid You know, all of those things create an unsafe environment because children love to know what is coming next. When you are consistent in your behavior with children, and this is my professional opinion from working with kids, is that when you are constant in your behavior, be that neutral, and we'd rather it wasn't neutral, or positive, they know what to expect from you. When you are all over the place, when, you know, if you're not waking up at the same time every day to give them breakfast, or they are waking up and you're not even in the house, or whatever that may be, it causes that child to feel unsafe and to armor and to create their own idea in their head of why things are happening, and you end up with trauma. Now, this communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to, happy family, Libra, and your loved ones are safe. This is almost like a subtle, this isn't even like in your face, stress this person out. They were trying to mess with somebody's 10th house the way they did in the past to that child. Nuanced, subtle, unconscious kind of paranoia or worry, people pleasing. Someone to give, over pour to someone else so that you're attracting in narcissistic behavior, that paradigm of the narcissist to the empath. That's the energy they were trying to attach in again. And your inner child was like, bitch, excuse my language, bitch, no. Oh, no. Me and Collective, we kiki now. We talk to each other. We're good with each other. I know that I don't need to accept that. I know that that's not something that I need. And you've got 5 on here with rebirth. Me as a child, I'm standing in my North Node, the child that I was meant to be, that you tried messing with and messed with my 10th house back when I was 6 or 7 or 10 or 12. We've healed that. We're going through that. You're not attaching that again. That's not happening. Trying to make me feel like I'm not safe. I'm very, very safe. I'm very, very loved. I'm grounded in knowing that. And this person over here was shook. They cannot believe it. They cannot believe it. They can't believe it. This divine lineage in reverse. There's something here about trying to change your lineage. Really? How? How are they going to try and do this? 8th house. As a life or death issue, getting and using power, using other people's resources. And angel of love. They were truly, really trying to mess with how you loved yourself and how you overloved others. But your intuition was too strong. Your inner child is too strong. Your willpower, what you think you know about, do it your own way, and too strong. And now this person is upset, artificial heart. They're crying to themselves because they couldn't manifest. There's something about manifesting you. Because I'm looking back at that love spell card, that bride in a cage. They were trying to attach themselves to you in some way. They are the narcissist. You may be the empath, and they wanted that paradigm. They wanted that 10th house because they know that you are going to be this person of power and status. Now they know this. That may be the reason they did it a second time. I don't know if this family member has paid them again to do this, or if they're doing it off their own back in that, whoa, if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. And this artificial heart and then manifestation in reverse, this person is upset. That's why we started off talking about mental health. Back in my day, we just sucked it up. Because they can't talk about it. They can't talk about their feelings. They can't talk about the fact that they wanted you bound to them the same as all the other harem of people with them, or the other culty people with them. And not only can they not bind you or bind whoever it is in the collective, they're seeing everybody else that's around them slowly moving away from them. Oh my gosh, they've lost their mojo. And now they're trying to strategize. How'd they come in? How'd they come in with a little gift and some flowers? Oh my gosh, they love you. Not going to happen. Gutted. Daughter healing and happiness upside down. Etheric cords, they so badly wanted to attach to you. Attach something to you. They wanted you out of alignment. Queen of my world. Because the only way that they would be able to get you is if you were misaligned. Make that make sense. Look, man holding the heart. This person's they're so impatient. So this person who was probably paid to do this is now taking it upon themselves to try and bind you. It's gone from like, oh, I'm just going to pay to do this, to kind of, I need to have you. I need you to be the serving of others, the details of do what I must do. I need you to be serving me. You need to be under my, and not even under my wing, under my thumb, under my foot, under my rule. Because I know that you've got money coming in with scarcity upside down. Immediately, the way you project yourself, do it on your own. But this person understands now how independent you are. And it doesn't matter if they try and attach to your teenage years or to your childhood years. If they try this timeline or that timeline, your timelines and all of your infinite selves are beginning to merge. And when I say merge, it's almost like when we heal, or, you know, whether you journal or you go and speak to a therapist or whatever it is that you do, healing isn't linear. It isn't, I'm going to look at my childhood, and then when I've done that, I'm going to look at my teenage years, and when I've done that, I'm going to look at my 20s, and then when I've done that, I'm going to look at my family. It's all intermingled. It's all interconnected. So when you are, you know, doing art therapy to help you with the trauma of losing a loved one, for example, just example, it's going to bring things up from your childhood and from your family and from your work life and from internal monologue that you had when you were 15 years old. And they all kind of mix and match together, and you end up healing fragments of that bit here and that bit there and that bit there. That's what I mean by someone here has been doing so much inner work, and they may have been doing it consciously and unconsciously. And it's because they've been allowing their inner child to guide them. They've really been allowing their inner child to guide them. That has got them to the point where their inner child is like, right, now we need to look at the 10th house. We need to look at this part between 6 and 14. And that is everything more aligned. And it's not saying that that's it, you never have to heal anything ever again. But you're at a point now where whoever this is that was paid to do this for a family member, who's now obsessed with your energy and wants you to be attached to them and blah, 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 it's not going to work, because all the other people that are in this person's circle all kind of bows down to this person, you know, my lovely false idol, whatever. They're all very low vibrational. They're all there for the money, or they're there for the status, or they're being brainwashed because they don't wish to look at their own wounds and heal. They are being inspired to now slowly go, ha ha ha, what's going on here, which is wonderful. But this energy, this masculine energy over here, cannot believe that the person that they're trying to bind, especially because this person's ego is so big, I can do anything I like, I just need to snap my fingers, almost like Gaston out of Beauty and the Beast. This person is shocked. They cannot believe that you are not only giving hope to other people, but your inner child, your teenage year child, your teenage identity, whoever, you know, this identity, that identity from timelines are healing, are kind of holding hands and going, not on my watch. Wow. Well. What happens if they don't get this done by the new year? Brazen, don't let your past hold you back. They get stuck. They get stuck with what? Their mask is going to be taken off. Their mask is going to be taken off for everyone to see. Miracles. 12th house. Something that they are kind of connected to gets shown, because you've got large institutions or overwhelming events, hidden tendencies in your faith, magician in the mirror, and miracles. So something that if they don't get this done, if they don't get you attached or harvested or whatever within time, then something that's been hiding them, or something they've been working with that has been giving them the illusion of being this spiritual guru, is going to be ripped and removed. And you've got here obsession. Is this me? I feel also like that this means that if they don't get this done, there is something that is going to be severed completely between you and a family wound or a family member. Because is this me with 4 on here and obsession being upside down? This is again coming into the 10th house. This is to do with that devil energy. I don't know if they're actually working with a demon or some sort of lower vibrational energy. Magician and the Mirror, though, is giving me this person is like, they're a dark witch of some sort, but they don't name themselves as that. They don't. They may work with a jinn. I don't know. They may work with a jinn. I don't know why that came to me, and I don't like that. I don't like that energy because you've got Jupiter coming out. Yeah, they may. Man holding the coin. I don't like that. It's giving me really creepy vibes because you've got worthiness upside down. I'm going to leave it there. So this person is in this person's worried then. Of course they're worried. They've got to pay the Pied Piper and they haven't got anything to give the Pied Piper. Well, the Pied Piper's going to take them instead, isn't it? Well, if that, you know, please remember that my readings offer confirmation of what you already intuitively know. So if it doesn't ring a bell for you, if this is kind of like, no, this is not my reading, that's absolutely fine. But, you know, if you're new to my channel and this resonated for you and you'd like to see more, and when I post, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell, only if this does resonate with you. And if you are a returning subscriber, hearts, kisses, stay awesome. I'll see you later. Bye.